I have a very different point of view on innovation. I think we've made the word too big. When you say innovation, you think the next Facebook. And I think innovation is any improvement over the status quo. So any incremental improvement over the status quo should be considered innovative. So I'm going to walk you through 6 stages of innovation for us. So the first thing is who you serve. And I think this is getting very deep into exactly who are you solving the problem for? Who are you innovating for? And getting really into the mind of that. You could not ask me to create a tech company. I know nothing about tech. You have to know something about something in order to innovate within it. The second, which I think is the thing we all understand the most, which is you've got to functionally differentiate, right? So if I am making something better, how am I functionally delivering a benefit? And so what we did in our first product was we said we're going to do tailored clothing that feels like luxury, that has built-in shapewear, and is under $300. Just making something a better wheel, how do you get organizations rallied around it? How do you market to it? You need an emotional call to action. So why should I care? Because if you're selling it to your internal organization or if you're selling it to a customer, yeah, I built shapewear into a dress, but really what did I tell you? We're catalyzing confidence. And so the emotional call to action has to be packaged around the innovation. What does Facebook always say? We built this platform, but it's really about we think the world is stronger when we share. And the 4th stage of innovation for me is resilience and execution. And this is the hardest part, I think, of innovation. It's easy to come up with an idea and put it into the market. It's really hard to stick with it. Once you launch something, unfortunately, you have to iterate. Easy to create an idea, you then launch it with functional and emotional differentiation, but then you have to stick with it, and you have to tweak it, and you have to evolve it for it to really make a difference in people's lives. The 5th is gratitude and humility. So I'm listed as the inventor on our patent, and yet what happened was 20 to 30 people were involved in it. You've got to recognize and be grateful to everyone who helped you create this innovation, because it doesn't happen as an individual. It's almost every innovation is a function of team. The entrepreneur or the inventor may get all the credit, but the great ones will recognize all the people that helped create it. And then the last one is remembering why you're doing something, right? So in the process of putting an idea into the world and iterating on it and being grateful through the process, it's easy to lose sight of your own purpose or your own reasons for doing it, or you might want to give up at some point because it's not working or it's not making the difference you thought it would. And so I always say the last stage of innovation for me is you have to maintain vision. You have to have true north and belief. And I think especially in a corporate context, when you're dealing with large-scale organizations and you're being asked to be innovative, everyone thinks they have to create like sliced bread, right? When actually, if you can incrementally improve something that needs to be done to better serve your customers, better serve your teammates, that should be considered innovation.